All praises and glory goes to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. All praises and glory goes to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to the men of GMS who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Brother Boaz on the set once again. Zion will be freed by righteousness, okay? That's what this is about. You want to be on the midnight train in Georgia. You want your ticket out of here when this thing comes to pass, okay? Zion's returnees we will return back to our homeland. Okay, it's inevitable. We just need to keep posture and keep our eye. The flesh is willing. Okay, I mean the flesh is weak, but the spirit is strong, but the flesh is weak. Let's get it. The book of turn to the book of Matthews. The book of Matthew, chapter 26, verse 41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into the temptation. Into temptation, the spirit is indeed willing, the flesh is weak. Okay, so the spirit is willing, the flesh is weak. Okay, so you have to keep your 10 toes down, keep your posture in Yahweh Shai, so you can make it out of here with your life. If you want to, if you have the elect. Okay, let's get it. Turn to the book of Colossians. The book of Colossians, chapter 1, verse 3. If ye continue in the faith, grounded and settle you, and be not moved away from the hope of the gospel which ye have heard and which ye have preached to every creature which is under heaven. Wherefore I, Paul, is made a minister. Okay, so if you keep the faith and if you keep your posture in Yahweh Shai, you might have a chance of being saved when this thing comes to pass, when this thing has its full circle. You like the brother brought out once again, you just want to be on Yahweh Shai's good side when he comes back. Because when he comes back, it's going to be mass death and killing and a slaughter, okay? It's going to be a destruction, okay, that you never even seen before. I can't even explain it, okay? It's mass death and destruction when Yahweh finally returns back. Okay, I gotta get my place. Okay, it made me forget what I was about to bring out. That's how much destruction and death that Yahweh Shai is gonna bring out, bring out when he comes back. You just want to be on Yahweh Shai's good side. The book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, Yahweh will come with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. Okay, his chariots. What is his chariots? What you call so-called UFOs. Okay, the whole planet seeing them. Okay, and they're videotaping them. Okay, Yahweh is almost here, so you can make it out with your life, with your past. Yahweh is almost here. Okay, this devil, like we discussed, patience. He's gonna whip out that mark of the beast any day now. Okay, he's gonna whip it out. Okay, he's gonna cause a mass black swan event. Okay, cut out the power, cut off the lights, and cause chaos. And he's gonna whip it out. So okay, take the ship, and everything will go back to normal. Okay, don't be fooled by these tactics. Okay, make it out with your life. The book of Isaiah 66, verse 15. For behold, Yahweh will come with his fire and his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will he plead with all flesh, and with the slain of Yahweh will be many. Okay, so the slain of Yahweh will be many. Okay, it's going to be a slaughterhouse. Okay, and you want to pray and pray once again that you on the right hand side of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. That's what this is about. You want to know what this is about? That's what this is about. So you don't lose your life when this thing comes to pass. Okay, so you don't be destroyed when this man goes down. The book of Second Ezra, chapter 13, verse 23. He will keep enduring pearls that he have kept for himself, that they will fall not into danger, and such works of towards the Almighty. Now therefore they that which are left behind are more blessed than they that are dead. For this is the meaning of which I saw. The book of Second Ezra, chapter 13, verse 13. Let's start at verse 12. Afterwards, I saw the same man come from the mountain, and was called unto him of a innumerable multitude. Okay, what's that mountain? A huge, giant UFO. Okay, it's like a planet. That's how big it is. It's like a planet flying. Okay, the great terror. Okay, who could who could stand against this terrible God? Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's what this is about. Who could stand before Yahweh, Yahweh Shai? Okay, this terrible God. Okay, that's what this is about. Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Who could withstand it? Okay, who could withstand his fury when this thing comes to pass? Okay, there's so much death and so much killing, the beginning of sorrows, the beginning of death. Okay, that's what this is about. And verse 13. And there came much people unto him. Some were glad, some were sorry. Some were sorry? Some were sorry because they have to go into slavery, okay? They have to go into hardcore slavery, okay, and get paid back, okay, for 1,000 years. Mainly the so-called white man, okay? He's got to go into slavery. Some were sorry, okay? Because he knows the game is up, okay? This man is fucked up on this one. Okay? He didn't think things through, okay? He didn't think that Yahweh Shai was going to recompense him on his wickedness, okay? That's why he took things so far. But what is it? A sentence is not carried out speedily, so the hearts of men are basically enticing, doing them. Okay, that's what this is about. Since the sentence of the work is not carried out speedily, the hearts of men are set on doing evil. Okay, that's a so-called white man. Okay, he's set on doing evil. Okay, so back to Second Ezra 13:13. Some came which unto him that were glad. Who was glad? The elect. And some were sorry, and some of them were bound slaves, and other of them brought into the offer were offered slavery. Then was I sick, and with great fear, and I awake and said, Thou hast shown thy servant these wonders, and from the beginning, and has counted me worthy that thou shouldest receive my prayer. Show me now the interpretation of this dream. Okay, interpretation. What's the interpretation? A big giant UFO coming. Okay, when you see a dread hit you, okay, urinate on yourself already. You're gonna be just totally distraught already. Okay, persecute them and underneath the anger of the Lord. Okay, that's what this is about. Hold on. When you see this, show me the interpretation thereof. The book of Isaiah, the book of Lamentations, Salakia. The book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 64. Pay them back what they have done. They deserve, O Yahweh, according to they have what they have done. Give them a distraught heart. May your curse be upon them. Okay, it's all the curses that we had to go through. Now you gotta go through. Okay, last hired, first fired. Okay, homelessness. Okay, barely making it. Okay, losing your loved ones. Okay, now you have to go through it. You have to go through that misery now. Okay, that's what this is about. Okay, so it says the book of Lamentations, let's go back 3 verse 64. Pay them back on what they deserve, O Yahweh, according to what they have done. Give them a distraught heart. May your curse be on them. Pursue them and eradicate them from underneath Yahweh's heavens, okay? Eradicate them already, okay? The so-called white man's going down. That's when you have to shoot missiles on them and take them over. Okay? Like Brother Rick Carr said, shoot missiles on them and take them over already, okay? He's weak, okay? He's nothing but a little bit of a kingdom left. So, but we know much more things have to happen, okay, before that day, okay? But any day now, Yahweh Shai could come back, okay? And when you see Yahweh Shai, oh boy, okay, urinate on yourself already, okay? When you sets and men's hearts fading them for fear. Heart attacks are happening, okay? Heart attack, because how you going to see a big, giant, metallic UFO flying, okay? With other UFOs coming off this thing, okay? That's a fathership, okay? This thing is going down already, okay? You don't want to be caught on the left hand side when this thing comes to pass, okay? You want to be on Yahweh Shai's right hand side when this thing comes to pass. Rejoice, this is a book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad. This is from an NET. Rejoice and be glad, for now, O people of Edom, who reside in the land of Uz. But the coming of judgment will pass unto you also. You will get drunk and take off your clothes, okay? For now, so-called white people, you okay for now, okay? Enjoy a little bit of kingdom while you have it. Because when he comes back, you're gonna be totally destroyed and eradicated already, okay? Totally just bash into no people. Let's get it. The book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the nations rebel? Why do the countries devise plots against that will fail? The kings of the earth front a united front of rulers collaborated against Yahweh and his anointed king. They said, let us tear off the shackles that was put upon us. Let us free ourselves from their ropes. The one enjoined in heaven will laugh and discuss. Yahweh taunts them, okay? And they coming over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's read 6. Psalm chapter 2, verse 6. Then will they angrily speak to them and terror them and rage and say in rage, I myself installed my king of Zion by my holy hill. And I leave you with this. There's much more we're going to get into, but I have to do another video, okay? There's more I wanted to bring out, but I wanted to keep it short and sweet. The book of Isaiah chapter 1, verse 27. Zion will be freed by justice, and her returnees by righteousness. All 28, all rebellious sinners will be shattered. Those who abandon Yahweh will perish. And hopefully you was edified. All praises and glory goes to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.